speaker.
Their Majesties call forth Master AEthelmearc.
Majesties, Your Highnesses, I obviously bring to your attention a man deserving of recognition. A bard, a scholar, renowned, and a clean armor. Majesties, I have the honor to commit my dignity spoon. I ask that Tonis van Driele, Baron of Sternfeld, Master of the Laurel, be recognized as a knight of your most noble order of the chivalry.
Their Majesties call forth Master Tonis van Driele.
My master, I by tonight of attorneys, fields, strippers, and brigands, they tested our metal, but true our weapons and honored our shields. It's not enough to carry the day when all that you know is to fight. The power of man is in choice, as they say, to go against the odds and to do what is right. It's a fine life to take up this challenge, to grand life. It's what we do, it's a hard life without any honor, so stand by your promises. We now, son, and gather the army and take up this plea that has served me so well.
We would hear letters from your advocates. His Excellency Viscount Pitt and Sir Jamie. Have those?
Your Majesties, I'm Captain Nikolai, and if it pleases you, I would share a letter with you.
Of course.
To their most noble majesties, by the right of combat sovereigns of the Middle Kingdom and the worthy Tanist and the assembled baronage and faithful subjects, wishing to observe the oaths and fidelity of the crown, do I, Sir Jamie von Atzinger, Knight of the Society, send heartfelt greetings. The mundane manners keep me far from this campaign. Mark well my words, for I stand with my brothers and sisters in arms in spirit, if not in body, and it is of a spiritual brother I write to you today. Your Majesties, we have spoken at length about the virtues and knightly qualities of my dear companion, Baron Tonis, and I would briefly retail a small portion of that discourse for the gathered nobility before continuing our business. Tonis and I have never been equals. When we first met, he outranked me in station and in experience with the arts martial and the larger society. Though I became a landed baron and belted knight before he did, I have yet to catch up. Master Tonis is a paragon, what they would term a proudhon in my time, a hero, not larger than life, but making up the very fabric of his communities, constant and steadfast. Your Majesties, when my brother knight and I so rudely interrupted your court, Tonis was being recognized for his dedication to the rapier arts and the community that has blossomed around them. He has similarly been lauded for his service to the society, his kingdom, and his barony. He is an accomplished performer, a commensurate teacher, a stalwart promoter of the historic arts. His character is beyond irreproachable. He is a peer exemplar. He brings the same habitual excellence to the list field. Tonis is a fierce warrior, his competitive drive tempered by sincere humility and a deep appreciation for the many facets and degrees of prowess in our sport. He is knightly. Though it wounds me to miss the moment, I would call on you to hold to your oath given to Sir Kit and I of your own volition before your royal court, and let him join your council of chivalry, adding his voice and his talents to our ranks as befits a man of his work. And by my hand on the Sesquicatus 59 for my lands in the barony of the place.
Thank you, Your Excellency.
Is there a royal peer who would speak to Tonis's nobility?
Your Majesties, if it please you, I will be that man. I am Duke AEthelmearc 3 times have I sat in the throne of the Middle Kingdom. I've known Tonis
as long as he's been in this kingdom. And I have seen in him a true treasure. I've seen his nobility reach out beyond just those persons under his care, but rather throughout the entire known world. As you can see from some of these august folk who have joined us from all across the known world, what he touches turns to gold. Virtue is this man's bailiwick. Everything he does is knightly. He helps, he gives, and he teaches. He has shown me a better way throughout part of my time in this kingdom. Your Majesties, I absolutely commend Tonis van Driele to you.
Is there a companion of the Order of the Laurel who will attest to Tonis' skill in the arts and sciences?
Your Majesties, Your Highnesses, I will claim that right. I am Maestra Lucia Elena Braganza of the Order of the Laurel. I have been asked to speak on the art of my friend. However, I do feel somewhat superfluous, as his art speaks for itself in so many ways. He is a laurel in his own right. His word fame as one of the whiskey bards stretches from kingdom to kingdom, and this morning he served as the general for your arts and sciences war point. He is everywhere, encouraging others with his art and to develop their own. However, as bards have no ego, he wears all of this with chivalric humility, generosity, noblesse. He is a light bearer, not a gatekeeper, as he charges us all to be. I could not commend him more highly.
Is there a member of the Order of the Pelican?
Yes, Your Majesty. May I address your populace?
Please. I'm Isabel Taylor, Master of the Pelican and Baroness of Donnershofen. I hope you can hear me in the back, for I do not have quite the projection that my friend Tonis does. When he speaks in court, everyone can hear him. As he trumpets, as he tells tales of combatants and their consorts in Crown Tournament, everyone can hear him. He adds pageantry to our society and our kingdom events. But that's not what strikes me most about Tonis. When he was actually stepping up to be the Baron of Sternfeld, there was some trouble in their area. Some members of their barony had issues with their house and illness. Tonis stepped in to take over many of their chores. He welcomed other people into his home where there was even somebody staying on a cot. That, Your Majesties, I believe is service. And I commend it to you. Thank you, Your Excellency.
Is there a Master of Defense that would attest to Tonis' courage and honor?
Greetings, Your Majesty. I am Duchess Patron, Master of Defense, Master of the Laurel, Master of the Pelican. I would speak for Master Tonis. This man, his biggest Pennsic, which I have been defined many times. But I would speak of joy. This man brings joy to the kingdom. He brings joy with song, with his smile, with his spirit. This man has always, everywhere, brought courtesy, kindness, grace, and wisdom. I can't explain to you how many times he's offered of himself to people, to home, just to give, so that people can have someplace to stay, succor, restore. His lady, our goddess, gentle, God with care. share a song on a night when the rains come. Brings us no peace. This and beyond despair. And I, so humbled in his thank you, Your Majesty, and his parents. Thank you.
Is there a member of the populace who would speak to Tonis's charity, grace, and humility?
Yes, Your Majesty. I am Theoden Lion, and I come not before you as the bard of the kingdom. I come as the friend of Tonis van Driele. May I address your populace?
Yes.
Tonis was among the first people that became our friends when my husband and I first joined the society 9 years ago. 9 years, Tonis. He has remained our friend and our companion, steadfast and true. During the Great Plague, Tonis and his fine family became part of our small pod of those who we trusted to wash their hands and socially distance and test regularly for COVID. We pledged to keep each other safe and mostly safe. In that very hard time, he suggested that 4 of us, my Laurel, Lucia, my husband, Di, myself, and Tonis, make music together. And so we formed a band and we called it Surreptitious Whiskey, and we made some of the best music of my life that I can ever remember. But it was so much more than rehearsal. That time we spent in his company staved off the dark depression that so many others suffered from. Tonis is my friend, he is my baron, he is my mentor, and my strong advocate. I do not think I would be standing here holding this staff were not for him. He has been my student in some things, and he has been my teacher in many more. I'm happy to be the voice of your people, Majesties. But I wanted to know your people's opinion of this man, and so all Pennsic War long I've been playing a little game. I've been going up to people who know and love Tonis and asking them, can you describe Tonis van Driele in one word? Y'all only get one. It's a harder game than you might imagine. So these are the words of your people. The very first word that came out of the first person's mouth was hero, exemplar, determined, earnest, mirthful, one of my favorites, fantabulous, chivalrous, good, commanding. 2 people called him dependable, loud, marvy, enchanting, melodic, noble, light-bringer, brother, inspirational, lengthy in the sense that he is loquacious, kind, wily, creative, forceful, smart, confident, grandiloquent, vigilant, evocative. 2 people called him a bard. Honorable, amazing, perseverant, joyous, Bantuluber, thank you, Louis. Cherished, generous, thoughtful, sagacious, trustworthy, thoughtful, friendly, mentor, teacher, sincere, wicked, fun, dutiful, hardworking, honorable, and complex. That from his wife. And so, your majesties, would you like to play my little game? But you have to tell them what the word is.
I claimed my right to more than one word. Everything we need in every time when we need it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Majesties call forth the knights and masters at arms of the society.
Noble sirs and masters, your judgment that Tonis is worthy to be numbered among the chivalry in prowess, loyalty, and courtesy. Tonis, right mindful of your prowess on the field, in response to the wishes of your peers, we are minded to make you knight. Know that to wear the belt and chain of a knight is to hold the sacred trust that the obligations of the knighthood demand your efforts every moment of your life. The knight of the society must be respectful to all religions, never offending the faith of another. The knight must respect all those who are weak or defenseless, whether because of age, infirmity, poverty, or vow, and be steadfast in defending them. The knight must love their kingdom and fulfill most faithfully their feudal duty to their baron and their sovereign. Their word must be dependable beyond the doubt and question. They must never flee from the face of their foes. They must be generous to all and always everywhere. They must be the champion, the right, and the good. The laws of the society and the customs of the kingdom require that a knight must be proud, which you have demonstrated upon the field. The knight must be courteous, which you have shown yourself to be, and these nobles attest. And that a knight must be loyal to the kingdom and the society. You desire to accept the burden of knighthood and swear fealty to the crown.
I do.
I understand there's a final business to be conducted before you take your oath.
I am Heinrich von Schwarzenberg, known as Heinrich Sinister of the West Kingdom. I am squire to Duke Matthias von Levenberg, who was squire to Duke Mark von Neumann, who was squire to Duke Trelawn of the Woods, who was squire to Viscount Malgwin de Lyonesse of the West Kingdom, noble and great lineage. Tonis is my squire brother. He has been my squire brother, even though many years ago, when he became a laurel, he and Matthias decided he needed to be his own man, not in fealty. He never stopped being my squire brother. This belt is the one I wore for nearly 25 years before I was recognized. Matthias loved you. We have known you since we were the youngest of squires. He was proud of you. He talked about you often. He saw this day, maybe not in so many words. He knew that you would do this. And he had hoped to be here. He is here. And I'm so proud of you. I'm proud of you. I did not only call you my squire brother, but to call you my brother knight.
All being in order, I swear fealty and pay homage to the crown.
I here swear fealty and do homage to the crown of the Middle Kingdom, to ever be a good knight and true, reverent and generous, shield of the weak, obedient to my liege lord, foremost in battle, courteous at all times, champion of the right and the good. Thus swear I, Tonis van Driele.
rewarding fealty with love, valor with honor, and oath breaking with vengeful justice. Is there a belt?
There is your Majesty.
The lineage of which I just spoke is partially engraved upon this belt. Many great names are upon this belt, and your name will now be added to it.
Wear this belt, token of proud of. Is there another belt?
There is, your Majesty. Greetings to all gathered on this glorious occasion. I present this belt. It was my knights before mine. Johannes Bruchenheim was a laurel in the night. I am Domingo de la Vega, a laurel and a knight, as well as a master of defense. With this lineage, this belt should go to another laurel knight. Tonis is that knight. I find him fitting to be elevated, and I am happy to call him brother. He will know when to pass it on, as we are mortal, and our regalia serves as an inspiration to those that follow. It is not crisp and new, it is worn and supple. It has seen many wars: Pennsic War, Estrella War, Great Western War, Gulf War, Lily's War, just to name a few. Let it see many more.
Is there a chain?
There is, your Majesty.
Before he gets here, is there more than one?
There is. Yes, I have heard you. I'll wait till you're done.
Are these chains?
Fine.
Go ahead. Permission to address your pockets in your court. Thank you, Majesty. First, I must say, we've heard a whole thesaurus about his different virtues, and all of them are true. And from my experience, while brief with you, I've seen all of these qualities. So, first, I must say that Duke Matthias was my brother in arms, part of my household, a dear close friend. And while I cannot speak his words, I can say that while in front of his wife, that he would have been happy in this moment. Also, I ask you to all give me a little bit of moment, because I've got a young man over here who decided to break one of my ribs. He thought it was a good idea. I don't necessarily agree, but we're talking it out. But it may take me a minute to catch my breath. Second thing is, over the years I found that many things are in my eyes and I can't see a damn thing anymore, so I have to get my glasses out. I will now address this letter to you. To your Majesty's midrealm, gathered chivalry and populace, does Sir Conall send good greeting I send these words and this chain in memory of Duke Matthias von Willenberg, gone from us this past years. Matthias was my brother, and in his stead, I present this chain crafted in silver, bronze, and copper by the hand of Duke Arthur of Aetenvelsen, and by, I wish my friend wrote that, who he's known these many long years. This chain is the fealty bond between knight and crown, the weight of it to be a reminder of your oaths, knowingly that each link bond together is strong as your bond to the crown. Know that Matthias would have been proud of you. Think of him and your oaths. It says over now. Remember you put this around your neck, and know that Matthias is looking down upon you. Go forward, my brother, and be a good and true knight. Written by my hand on this 59th year of the Society, I remain, as always, Conal Ian McTavish, Knight Banneret, Master of the Pelican, and Baron of Chiefs. Thank you, Master.
Are there spurs?
Where are you? I am Connor and the Master. Not have spurs. I'm sorry. Squires have some.
Wear these spurs as an outward token of your station. The knight should have a sword. Is there a sword?
Remember the night late.
Bear this sword. Drink, disposing, opposing your heart to goodness, but you never use it to injure anyone unjustly. Always use it to defend the just and the right. Tonis has requested to be dubbed the sword of his late knight, Matthias.
At this time, please prepare for the consensual buffet. Normally a knight receives a slap from the king. I would never damage the instrument in which this man makes a living or entertains us. Hear now the word of Ivan, king by right of arms of the Middle Kingdom, and our courteous Queen Catalina. This
is Tonis van Driele, leal subject of our realm. Those who do not know him are made better for being acquainted with him. His demeanor calm and attitude sweet. It takes a mere 6 minutes to see his gracious manner bespeaks the courtesy with which he treats both friend and stranger. His fortitude and humility are quiet companions as he dedicates his hours to aiding those around him, be it a strong arm to support an elder, giving counsel, or scrubbing floors. His generous nobility evident in his hospitality, welcoming any and all to his fire, its warmth matched only by that of his own compassion. His prowess on the field, having been honed over many years, is not merely powerful swing and deft repulsed, but the honor to accept a palpable hit and the sanguine camaraderie he builds among his fellow combatants as they repel the enemy from the tower. A warrior may retreat, he does not flee. He may lie in ambush, he does not hide. He may experience victory or defeat, he does not cease to serve. Therefore, in consideration of goodly virtues on and off the field of battle, we do hereby recognize him as a knight of the society, a peer of our realm, and a member of the Order of Chivalry.
I forgot a small piece of that, and if you want, I will do it again. Let this be the last blow you receive.